So you got yourself a plain old suit, but you want to make it look better. Lucky for you, in this video, I'll be sharing 5 secrets to make any suit look better. In my opinion, wearing a poor, boring suit really goes against the purpose of wearing a suit at all. You're going to want to feel extra confident and dapper. And if you agree, you'll want to pay attention to the 5 things in this video. The first thing that you can do to make your suit look as good as possible is focus on your accessories and make sure that you're not just wearing accessories that perfectly blend in with your whole suit. I see this one time and time again. So many dudes seemingly wanting to recreate their 15-year-old prom pictures. Guys wearing a boring black suit with a black tie and black pocket square, not to mention black shoes and belt. The only sort of occasion that this wouldn't look out of place at is a funeral. If you're doing this, your suit just looks lame, lifeless and pointless. Make sure that your accessories don't just blend into the suit. Ensure that you've got some extra contrast. Give the suit an extra bit of the pop it deserves. For instance, when you're wearing a tie, don't just match the tie with the jacket. Go for something different, and the same again with the pocket square. Do not be tempted to wear one of these matching tie and pocket square sets. You know, the ones where they're perfectly the same color and pattern as each other? Yeah, the reason that you shouldn't do this is because it makes you look like you've just nipped to the supermarket and bought something off the shelf, and that you haven't put the thought into the extra details. And it's the same with the shoes too, really. Get something that contrasts the suit. I'm not saying you need to wear white shoes with a black suit, but something that's a different tone can provide a much nicer effect. The second way to easily make a suit look better is to take care of your shirt collars. Now, if there is one thing that can make your suit look super cheap, it's the floppy collars on your shirts. When you've got a weak shirt collar that folds back all on itself. What's the point in spending hundreds of pounds on a suit when it looks like you spent 50 pence on the shirt? You want to make sure that your shirt collars are as firm and upright as possible, giving the impression that these materials must be super high quality. And you'll notice that in this video, mine are staying up particularly well. There's no folding here, and that's because I'm using one of my favorite products and today's video sponsor, $1 Million Collar. Now, these placket stays may look pretty simple, but the effect that they have is truly revolutionary when it comes to men's shirts. This is how my shirt looked before $1 Million Collar. Now, this is a cheap shirt, and the collapsing collar really shows this. I thought that this shirt deserved a bit of an upgrade, because if I'm going to be wearing this with a suit, I don't want it to let it down. I quickly and easily installed the $1 Million Collar placket stays. All you do is unpick the top section of the placket, slide these things down into place, and then resew afterwards. The great thing is they even provide you with all the step-by-step instructions. And voila, you're left with really nice, firm looking collars that actually stand up and that still look great if you're not wearing a tie. My friend Carlos from Escobar Style recently introduced me to these. Check out one of his recent videos in the description below where you can physically see these at work. They're a really easy and affordable way to upgrade all of your shirts, and as a result make any suit look the complete package. I really want you to try these for yourself. As such, I've got a discount code that you can use for $1 Million Collar products. Enter in the code EMW10 at checkout and you get a 10% discount. They're already great value. This makes them even cheaper, so there's really nothing stopping you. All the links to $1 Million Collar are right there in the description below. Tip number 3 to make suits instantly look better is check for the simple things. Are the edges of your tie showing around the sides and back of the collar? Have you removed the threads connecting the back of the jacket together? I see so many guys leaving these in, they need to be removed. And have you checked that the branding around the end of the sleeve has been removed as well? I went to the recent Menfluential conference, and at that event, I saw a couple of guys that had left the branding tag still on the bottom of the jackets. Once more, this just makes it look like you've not paid attention. Either that or you've been out last-minute shopping for your suit. Make sure that these simple things aren't making your suit look sloppy. The fourth way to make a suit look better is a super obvious one. Well, super obvious for most people anyway. And that is, if the suit is too big, get it tailored. The reality is, most men wear clothes that are too big in general, and the same applies when it comes to suits. I've seen loads of guys on online forums saying how much they hate slim fit stuff, and sort of using that as an excuse for wearing incredibly baggy and ugly suits. If your suit looks as huge as this, you need to make sure that you get it tailored. There's really no other way about it. Even this suit, for instance, that I'm wearing in this video, when it started off, it was a bit too big, especially the trousers in particular, so I got it tailored, and the tailor did a fantastic job. Both the jacket and the trousers fit me just tight enough, but not too tight. The fifth way to make a suit look better is to pay attention to the width of your tie. Now here in the UK, loads and loads of times the off-the-rack suits you will find have really narrow lapels. And unfortunately, the large majority of the ties that you'll find are quite big. As a result, I see tons and tons of men wearing incredibly big ties in combination with really narrow lapels. It just gives a very odd proportion. And if you're a thin guy, it can make you look even thinner. It makes your torso look invisible. The easiest way to go about solving this problem is to take into account the width of your lapel and then go for a tie of a similar width. Sounds simple, but you'd be surprised how many guys get this wrong. And I'm going to throw a bonus hack in here at the end as well. Loads of guys don't know where to place their tie bar. It's either too low or right up near the neck. One easy way that you can find the best location for this is to have a look at the position of your underarm and then just follow this across horizontally and slide it straight on. This will normally be within an inch of the best possible location. So then you can keep your tie in place and also keep looking awesome. For today's video vote, I want to find out how many times per week do you normally wear a suit? I've got several different options for this one. Press the eye in the corner of the screen and choose a selection from the drop-down menu. Once more, thanks to $1 Million Collar for making this video possible and for helping the guys who don't want to wear ties still look really good. Check the links out there in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you press the like button. And if you want to see similar videos just like this one on what to wear and how to style your hair, then make sure you press subscribe to, as well as the bell next to it, and I will see you on the next one.